how do we live in these times? I walked into Walgreens. There was an older man standing near the cash register. He had one of these hospital-y type masks on, and he was so upset. He was throwing his hands up in the air. He was throwing his voice. He was yelling. He was screaming. He was trying to get the manager of the store to tell everybody that they had to wear a mask. And people were anxious. Matter of fact, everywhere you go, you see some people wearing masks, some people not, but predominantly masks are permeating our culture. And for a lot of people, they're causing a lot of anxiety. So how do we handle the trauma of living in a masked society? What do we do? Stay tuned. Let's check it out. Let's face it, our world's changed, right? It used to be carefree. We kind of did our own thing. We really didn't worry. Sometimes we didn't even wash our hands. Now it's about hand sanitizer, Lysol, and cleanliness, right? People are reminded, wash your hands and wash them the right way, right? Make sure you've practiced, wash down here, wash the fingertips. We live in a culture now, right, where the whole idea of hand washing has taken on a whole new meaning. People are concerned about the virus, and as a result, events have been canceled, stores have changed the way they operate, some stores aren't even open, restaurants are minimal, if any, being as far as who they serve. In our area, health clubs and a lot of other places are still closed. But one thing remains, masks. They're everywhere, right? And a lot of times you walk down the street, you walk into an office building or a store and the masks, or you just see a large group of people and they're wearing masks, and it creates stress. It's almost like we've conditioned ourselves that when we see the mask, right, it means, well, our amygdala is registering it as a threat, and we get that panic reaction, that anxiety. So I thought today we would kind of talk about how do we handle the trauma of living in a masked society. So real quick, 6 things we can do. Number 1, when you start the day as calm as possible. When you get up, try not to hurry. Meditate, exercise if you can. Coffee, that's always good for me. Journal, write. Try to get into a calm state, because if you can be into a calm state to begin the day, life is better. The second thing, get used to wearing a mask. Wear it around home, put it on, take it off, put it on, get it adjusted. Decide if you want to wear a paper mask, if you're going to try to have a cloth mask, or some other sort of mask. Sometimes you can put a funny picture on it, sometimes you can buy a funny one, sometimes you can pretend to be a doctor, decorate it, but get used to it. If you have glasses, right, and you wear a mask and it fogs up, you can put soapy water on your glasses and then do this. Don't dry it off. Let the soapy water kind of dry, and it builds a film so that the molecules don't land on the lenses and they don't fog up. Get used to wearing a mask. Practice so that it's not something that you're scared about, or that when you put it on, it's like, okay, now we're afraid. Get used to the mask. It's your friend, right? It's just a thing. But you have to practice. Otherwise, you're going to condition yourself in a very negative way. The third thing is understand, all of us are in this together. No one knows what really is going on. Everybody has ideas. There's conspiracy theorists over here. There's people panicking over here. There's people ignoring it down there. It's everywhere, right? So you have to understand that we're all in this together, and there is this tension. So be aware that tension is out there. Treat each other with a little bit of grace. Try not to run as hectic through life. It will help us. Number 4, aromatherapy. So a lot of times we get stressed out, right, and we're being triggered and we don't know what to do. Well, if you're wearing a mask, right, what you can do is you can take something that's relaxing. So I use this eucalyptus spearmint stress relief, right? And I just love the smell of it, right? I spray it on. It's good. So if I know that I'm going to be stressed or a mask is stressful, spray it, right? That way when you have it on, you smell it, and it relaxes you. Some type of aromatherapy really goes a long ways. And just as a bonus, right, if you can't find some aromatherapy that works for you, this is the all-purpose anti-anxiety medication, in my opinion. Vicks, right? Vicks Vapor Rub. Take some out, put it in your nostrils. When you put the mask on, it just kind of sends that comforting scent into your brain. Find something that's relaxing, right? You can spray it on the mask so that when you put the mask on, it just calms you. It goes a long way. If you start, right, to get a little stressed, take a deep breath, close your eyes, smell that scent. That's the number one way we can send a signal to our brain is scent. It makes a big difference. The fifth thing, right, is we have to kind of associate our masks with normalcy, not a threat. So when you're home or when you're someplace that's relaxing, put the mask on. Maybe you have to spray it. Put some relaxing music on, right, or some fun music, right, and just kind of get used to the idea that the mask is not bad. Condition yourself that the mask is okay, right? Be thankful. Hey, yeah, I might have to wear a mask, but at least we can go outside now. We can go out and we can get out and about. It's okay. Condition the mask to be your friend, to be something good. Get it away from the negative ideas. Find a mask that's cool, right? I had a friend make these. These are like little camel masks. It's kind of a little cooler. I like that better than the other mask, right? Spray something on it so that you smell it, so that it's kind of fun. Make it your friend. Don't only wear it when you have to go in a place, right? Because then it will symbolize something negative. Get used to it so it symbolizes something good. Be grateful that you have it. Be grateful that we can go places with it, right? So have an aspect of gratefulness, and you have to practice. Don't just think you can tell yourself, right? Thankfulness takes time. So associate the masks with normalcy, not a threat. Makes a huge difference. The sixth thing, so let's say you're going about and you're wearing this and you get triggered, you start to have panic or you start to have anxiety. What do? Well, listen, it's okay to lift it up a little bit, to lift it down a little bit. Take some breaths. Matter of fact, I find that if you take them slow, hold it just a second, and then exhale. 10 good breaths. Pushes oxygen into our bloodstream, pushes the adrenaline out. Really goes a long way to calming us. Don't start to panic and think you have to leave it on. It's okay. Take a breath of air, put it back. Relax, right? It's okay. When you see the masks, it's just the normalcy of our society. It's okay. If you get triggered, pause, reset, and then reframe the situation. It's okay. Be grateful, be thankful, and then move on. As we adjust, more than anything else, remember, you can do this. You can do this. Look, I talk to people all the time, right? And you guys are my friends. We're in this together. We can do this. We really can, right? Practice. Get used to the mask. Make it fun. So remember, right? If this video, right, has helped you in any way, like it, right? Or you can smash the subscribe button, and that way you can get the videos as they come out. Ring that little bell and you'll get notified when a new video comes out. But more than anything, right, share it to someone that you think it might help. Write comments like, how are you handling this time? When you see masks, what happens? What tips do you have to help people get through it, right? We're all in this together, so the more that we can become a family and process together and share and talk and come up with answers, the better things are going to be. So hey, we can do this. We can do this. We're in this together. Peace out. Doc.